little slower. Something's seeping slowly in through my IV. I'm bathing in the glow that comes off of the EKG. I try to sleep, but it goes through the night. I've not been this bad, I wonder if I'll be alright. And the soap operas regale me. Doctor comes and goes, they take of my blood daily. Feels a bit too on the nose. When I can, I leave the hall. Sometimes I imagine I can walk straight through the walls. Go back home. I reach out to the screen of vital signs and trace the line. Things seem to have a tendency to worsen over time. I'm worn down by the hammering inside my head, but they tell me I'm on the mend. I'm never really all that sure. I get voicemail of just silence, no caller ID. I shoplift and consider getting an online degree. I go on tour and other ones at the shows. I take Percocet and say that it's just how it goes. Then I lose it on the beltline, shake and say, why me? My high school ex walks by, I say, be quite the sight to see. With some hair and open out the bell. I can't ever tell what's what when they leave room for doubt. Life on loan, I reach out to the stream of vital signs and trace the line. Things seem to have the tendency to worsen over time. I'm worn down by the hammering inside my head, but they tell me I'll meet my end. See me fall on my sword. I've found that I've grown to necessitate a wide berth, and I demand it now and moving forward. It's slow going, it's one thing at a time that I'm taking in stride. I take it for granted how it won't last. Inside sunsound was curled inside my bed. I moved onto the floor, else I couldn't breathe at all. Breath stuck fast, not knowing if I should stick it out or if it's time to make the call. The doctor said that I could not eat solid food, and I thought I'd roll my eyes, but it seemed kind of rude. wish the water snares you. You can't see a thing, you see far, far beneath your tiny pics of life. And something stirring, you feel looked inside the eye. You feel like you're told a lie, but it was meant to scare you. Some things will not ever let you be. Do you know the folk that hide among the lichen carpet in the leaves? Why do you get short of breath when late at night you stare out at the waves? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Phone call cuts out a piece and then just walk around the corner. I heard you sigh, I couldn't say what you wanted to hear. You come back round, it takes you a few years, and in the meantime I was bleeding myself dry. Then you disappear, we never really get a nice goodbye. That until you call again. And I fear it'll be like it was before, but there's something there I never can ignore. I think you hear it too, but the connection isn't great. You might still be on the line, but I'm not sure. And the quiet lasts for longer than it should. My voice climbs to the shell. You're by my side. We've worn less as the weather's gotten warmer. Sometimes we cry together, but the reason isn't clear. Prone on the ground when you walk out the door. I can't bring myself to ask if you'd stay. Sometimes I fear I'm doomed to never be another way. And like that we've hit the wall again. And I fear that you won't grace my bed no more. But there is something there I never can ignore. I think you feel it too, but the connection isn't great. And you might still be on the way, but I'm not sure. But I hope things with us always end up on track. And I will not ever stop calling you back. And the quiet lasts for longer than it should. And my voice climbs to the shell. Phone call cuts out. Cool. This one's also, it's really old, but I like it. I hope you will too. You should be excited. It's a good one. It's the one I wrote just for you. My life seems to be a long, dark thread strung through my head, and I am struggling with pulling it through. But it's the means to be above my dread and leave my bed. Despondency's a part of me I'd known it, but I thought that you would realize it for. I thought that you would realize it for. My mind, it takes and takes. I get the shakes, and I know I gotta get out of town. I'm thankful for my lucky breaks and lowered stakes, but I couldn't help but get pretty down. But I had realized you were getting up to walk out the door. We're getting up to walk out the door. So now I bite down with the teeth inside my heart. Where were you when I fell apart? When did your absence start to trouble me? I'm often a fool for folks that I should leave behind, but now I feel compelled to find somebody better built for loving me. And I know that you won't find another man, so please stay gone. So here now I'll bite down with the teeth inside my heart. Where were you when I fell apart? And when did your absence start to trouble me? I'm often a fool for folks that I should leave behind, but now I feel compelled to find somebody better built for loving me. And I know that you won't find another man, so please stay gone. For your pandemic birthday, I baked you a pavlova that tops two other cakes. It didn't turn out right. I probably overdid it, but I thought the world would end. And I wanted to convince you there was some tiny rip in the fabric of your life my love could mend. I've come to the conclusion I wasn't ever someone with whom you could belong, or even just be fond of. I hid it from us both for years, it fucked me to my core. I don't think I can overstate the sheer relief that I don't feel like that no more, or the tandem grief when I look back on it before. And I count the things I'll still defend her, things I regret, and it hurts to remember. of my life. I don't laugh quite how I used to. The view seems more washed out, the passerby less friendly. The music doesn't sound as good, the magic is now gone. It's been a year, I still fight tears when I recall the tidy ocean, or just times you would walk up my mom's front lawn. I think this is the last song I'll ever write about you. I've said all I can say, and I can no longer bear it. I'll love you for forever, a peculiar kind of hell. But I wish you minimal misgivings when you think of the life we shared for a spell. I'm sorry that I could not